What's up YouTube, Disintegon here, and today we are bringing you the most up-to-date class tuning changes for Devastation Evoker in the warwithin, coming to us on October 8th. If you want to stay up to date on all Devastation Evoker content, make sure you drop that like, follow, and subscribe, as I will be pushing out as much as I possibly can. But without further ado, let's look at these class tunings coming in to us on October 8th. Unfortunately, Devastation Evoker got hit really hard here, where it got nerfed to the ground, pretty much going to be unplayable. So I'm going to have to think about Fodom re-rolling to something else that wasn't impacted really much, or something that's going to be good, because clearly Devastation Evoker is not going to be the one. So you'll see that. Let's get to this video. So again, class tuning incoming on October 8th. As we've now completed 3 weeks of the War Within Season 1, we have enough data and feedback on class performance to allow us to do a broad pass on outliers in dungeon, raid, and PvP play. With scheduled weekly maintenance in each region, we will make the following adjustments. So I just want to point out some key words here. Blizzard has enough data, alright? Enough data. They've heard the PvP community, they've heard the feedback on the class performances, right? And they see the outliers, alright? Those are the 3 most important things you need to see, and they're going to be tuning for PvP, alright? So, enough data again, feedback, they've heard the PvP community, and outliers. They see the outliers, alright? Now that you understand that, let's look at the feral nerfs. No feral nerfs, they only got a damage buff for some reason. Let's keep going. Marksman Hunter buff nerfs, yeah, no nerfs. But you know, more BM buffs, as if BMs weren't like a super sleeper spec right now anyway. So no MM and more buffs for BM makes absolute sense. Alright, again, what we're here for, Devastation Evoker. Alright, so Devastation Evoker. We got Flame Shaper, consume flame increased by 25%. Pretty nice, right? But then we got this one right here, Flame Shaper, engulf reduced by 20% in PvP combat. If you don't know what engulf is, you probably don't. You know why? Because no one in the world plays engulf. Every evoker out there that's Devastation is currently playing Skill Commander. Flame Shaper is a completely dead hero talent. And you know, Blizzard said, you know what, we need to nerf Engulf more. But if you don't know what Engulf is, it's basically the big one-shot for Flame Shaper that even makes it semi-viable. But you know, Blizzard said it's too OP, we need to nerf it by 20%. Because clearly, the two people that play it are clearly so insane that they're at 2001 CR and 1812 CR, that the whole 2 people in the world that play Flame Shaper need to be nerfed, alright? They need to be nerfed. So you know what? We're going to put 20% nerf on Engulf so that they can make Flame Shaper even more useless, as if it wasn't useless already. It's almost like on September 3rd, Blizzard said, you know what, Flame Shaper is so useless, let's buff Flame Shaper, let's buff Engulf damage by 30%. But everyone must have fought on me roles that I had no clue about, and everyone must have been playing Flame Shaper, and I must have been living under a rock, and everyone's been playing Flame Shaper, and you know what, we got it nerfed. So Flame Shaper, Engulf damage reduced by 20%. Totally justified. I just want to say this, whoever was the Blizzard dev who decided to do this change, you need to be fired, alright? There's no other explanation. You have no clue what's going on in the game, that you brought no feral nerfs, you brought no Hunter MM nerfs, and you continue to buff BM, and then you don't, like, where's the Mistweaver changes? I'm pretty sure they don't play this either. Mistweaver needs some changes. They're clearly terrible. Priest, no disc changes. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? Like, what are we actually doing? Like, that's the changes for us. So, you know, let's focus on Devastation Evoker again. Devastation Evoker, Engulf, 20%, we're cooked. We're done for. Flame Shaper, if it was already bad, you already weren't playing it. Now you're nails in the coffin, you're even more not playing it, alright? Like, that's what it is. So, as we can see here, top Devastation Evokers for the Flame Shaper. There's only 2 Evokers in the whole world. Mr. Hydroponics and Tent. At 2001 CR and 1812, they were so OP, so insane as players, I guess, that we needed to nerf them. But, you know, not any of these other outliers, the actual outliers here. Let's look at the top 100. So you got one evoker in the whole, one devastation evoker in the whole top 100. But you got 8 BMs, you got 6 MMs, 15 pharaohs, 8 subs. But you know, we got the outlier. It was 100% flame shaper. This one scale commander. This one evoker is actually a scale commander in the top 100. Let's look at the top 1000. We're all the way down here as devastation evokers. You know, we got the MMs up here, the pharaohs up here, totally fine. We got the disc priest with no changes at all as well, so totally fine, boys. So I just want to, you know, get this out there, let you guys know exactly what's going on with devastation evokers. Again, we were all playing flame shaper apparently, so we had to nerf that engulf one shot by 20%. You know, good riddance. So the whole PvP community was complaining about it. That's what the feedback was. They have enough data from these 2 people out of the thousands that queue every day. The thousands that queue every day, literally. We have enough data from these 2 people to justify these changes. So I just want to put this video out there, you know, keep you guys up to date on exactly what's going on with Devastation Evoker. And again, drop that like, follow, and subscribe. More of the story is fire the Blizzard dev who did this, and keep playing Scale Commander. Nothing changed. Peace.